Hello there, friends, and welcome to my Minecraft world tour, where I'm going to show you guys my world. Today, this is going to be where I get my villagers. Right now we have one baby villager, I think. One? Maybe? Is there more than one? Wait a second. Oh, they had two. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3... Wait, where are all these villagers coming from? Well, either way, you guys are doing alright, and we're going to be going through this world today. But yeah, this is where I'm going to start getting my villagers, so then I can start moving them around the world. So it's good that they're, you know, making more villagers over there. This is the little bridge. Now this is not my main sort of base of operations, this is like on the hill next to my base. But we do have all this. We have cherry blossom trees. We have quite a bit of cherry blossom trees. But this is going to be our enchanters area. And what I want to do in future videos is I want to build little tiny stalls here. So when they want to do their job, they'll get out and they'll go to their stall. So this railway is going to be used for that. As you can see, we still have tons of blocks for building other stuff. So this house is for the enchanters. I think I have yet to put beds in it yet. But we can put one bed in here, one bed in here, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms. So we can get quite a bit of enchantment. It's not a whole lot, but some. Maybe 2 more in here, so that could be 8. 8 different enchantment areas. Let's actually get some beds. I think we should have enough wool/wood to fill up these beds anyways. Yeah, some blue wool. Let's do 8. Let's put the bed there. Put another bed here. Put another bed right here. Let's put this bed right there. This bed can be put right there. And we still have 3 beds, so maybe we put a double bed in one of these rooms. The one that has the most space, I think. Probably be the best for the double bed. And it's gonna be placed like this, then. Alright. Now, we can go up here. Place our final 2 beds in here. And that will be done for the enchanter's house. And I still have some stuff to do. So it's kind of like a tour, but I'm also getting some stuff that I have to get done. So we're going to need some glass. And we're running out of sand, so gotta worry about that. But these are our farmer houses. And these will be able to hold quite a bit of villagers. So it's nice to just have a little bit of farmer houses. We do not have doors in here yet, so I have to make some doors. We do have a 2nd floor. All houses have a 2nd floor for whatever I need, which is handy. We have dirt, some storage, which isn't too bad. But this is like carrots and other stuff. So we got 1, 2. We could probably fit maybe 2 or 3. Depends, really. I could probably really squeeze another bed right there. So we could probably fit another 3 farmer villagers in there. I do need to harvest some of this for when I want to actually level up the lower level villagers, but let's get some windows in. So at least they have, like, proper, you know, windows. Let's go to the second floor. These ones aren't intended to have villagers on the second floor, which is why we're kind of doing it like this. And this is, like, I think my only wool roof, but it was kind of, like, at a limitation anyways. So we got 2 beds there. 3. Pretty good amount of villagers that we can squeeze in here. Let's go down here. We have to make like a proper staircase here for it to be easier to walk around, but this is also another house. Another villager house for farming. 1. So we only really need 2 in each of these. 2, 3. So we get about, we can fit 3 more in here, which is good. It's good progress. And these ones aren't designed to have staircases. And he has to take time to build each and every one of these. I did it, like, off recording. And I built it with whatever material I had on hand. I need more sand for more glass and more concrete, but mostly it's looking good. I think it's looking good here. But yeah, we can fit 3, maybe even 4. How many beds do I have rolling around here? We could fit 2 in there. Yeah, let's fit 2 beds in this room. We do have wool. But do we have wood? No. I don't know if I have any wood laying around either. Maybe I do. Get 1 more bed in there. But yeah, I need to make more farmy areas. Got some oak, so I'll take that. I'll take the oak. And yeah, this is mostly a peaceful world. I might do a thing to where I'd have to mark it though. But if I could find a way on how to like make like a border around like a specific block range, like maybe like after I'm like really close to spawn, which is really weird how I'm this far out on spawn. But maybe like after like let's say 5 or 10,000 blocks, maybe the difficulty goes up by a bit. So then builds will be a little bit more varied further out. Because like here I'm pretty much stuck on peaceful type of stuff, but the idea is if I go like further out, I'd be able to get Ender Eyes and get to the end and make stronghold stuff. I think that's like a good objective, you know. Have something. Have a reason to get other items. I have white concrete in here. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, this is going to be my village district, which will be up on the hill. So most of the villagers are going to be on this hill. So I can build more and more buildings for more and more villager types I need on this hill that stretches all the way over there and over there. I do want to keep some of these trees though, so maybe I'll keep it limited to where it's more open, like around there. But I'm mainly getting the villagers for mending, and villagers are mainly I'm getting for mending and XP and emeralds. So I can get like the tools semi-repaired on peaceful. I still have to build a automatic sugarcane farm underneath that leather farm. But this is the bakery I built. There's a lot of builds around here, so this will take a while. And this is the bakery I built. Really nice. These are some stalls I built for overflow of items, like meat and stuff. This is my wool farm, which is not completed yet, so I'm waiting to complete it before I start running with stuff on it. Right now, most of the wool is turned off, except like the grays, because I have too much wool for the moment. But there will be eventually a building around that. But yeah, every wool is pretty much filled, except like the 4 last colors, which I need to go to a desert, find cactus, and stuff like that. That's the wool. This is my tavern, or place where people can rest, essentially. Like a little rest spot. Built it mainly for that. There's a second floor with a double bed. Some storage if I need it. And a bizarre little attic room right here with a little hidden looky at the stairs, which is kind of hard to see if you're not looking for it. And this is like the side room for the person that's working, with some extra storage here as well. So we got items just kind of around. I don't have like a super giga base where I have like mostly every item in. This is my personal house right here. And it's a pretty nice house. I kind of built other things. Of course, every time I went mining, I kind of put treasure in there. So I have extra stuff for if I need more tools. But this is the mountain. It's the mountain thing. And this is where I kind of collected some blocks in a kind of storage system. Like gravel, for example. There's up here, which I didn't really complete yet, but it's semi-built. It's a nice little area. And then this staircase that I somehow built super well. That goes down here. And this is my furnace array, which cooks various things, about 16. So that's where I get all that stone without silk touch right now. That's where I get all that stone from. So it's handy. It's handy for cooking like 16 sacks of copper, for example, in pretty quick time. But yeah, we got lots of storage just all over the place. I got my little lava farm to power the furnace array, so I don't like spend 1,000,000 coal on everything. I have not built anything in the nether yet, but I have been like mining out stuff here. So as you can see, when I mine out stuff, I kind of build a little bit here and there if I'm mining really deep. And this is my automatic melon farm, which I'm using for bone meal. This is my automatic pumpkin farm, which I'm going to be using for trades. for villagers. I was gonna try building something up here, but didn't really make sense. I didn't want like too much stuff like on that wall. We have like a little bridge here, kinda, that I made just to dig out like some of this stuff for blocks to build with. You know, little bridges here and there. And yeah, and this right over here is some of our structures. So I started digging this out up there, but as you can see, I've gotten lower over time. So it's kind of like little supports. It kind of adds a little bit of detail to the cave to actually make it look like it's semi-lived in. I do harvest dirt from time to time because I convert it to mud for specific building blocks. So I do like finding dirt underground for building purposes. It's nice, you know. But yeah, this is my world, and I do enjoy it quite a lot. So back to my house, which is right here. It does have a second floor. I don't really use it that much. And this goes up to that staircase in case if I ever wanted to go this way, but I never really use it. This, I mostly put my coal in. Coal and redstone I kind of put in here. Because it's like a one place that I know if I need that sort of stuff, I just kind of run to it. Yeah, I did start the sewer system, but I didn't really, like, finish it. It's not really that intricate, but if I ever need, like, a lot of stone, I kind of work on the sewer system. It's not too big, really. I guess I can show it, but I want to make sure I showed, like, everything around here. Alright, this is my, kelp farm. And I'm mainly using it to try to get extra dried kelp. Because kelp is nice, you know? Kelp is really nice. It's a nice boy. But yeah. It's just nice to get some of the stuff that's harder to get in Peaceful Minecraft. Alright. So now, into the sewers we go. So this is the sewers. I'm kind of using wool, darker wool for the walls. And I'm still working on it, but the idea is the sewers will stretch out and it'll connect to various different areas. Like this little underground area right here. With the underground little houses. Which has some materials in it. Not a lot, but some blocks here and there. And this goes to my enchantment, which I'll put extra enchanted stuff down in there. So this is the basement to the enchantment house. And this is my enchantment house. It doesn't look amazing, but it's one of my earlier builds, so it's gonna look, you know, different. But mostly, this is where I found a mending book in a chest. And I'm too scared to put it on anything, so I don't have semi-renewable. I might just put that into a treasure room, because not every day you find a mending book in a chest in Minecraft. So, yeah. Oh, this is a little graveyard, which has a little underground section. Oh, before I forget, gotta run over to here, which is our little smithy area. This is where I put all my iron and gold, mostly. It's a nice little area. I try to detail around, put some details around here and there, just to make it look, you know, interesting. As you can see, I have all these paths that I made with wool, cobblestone, and etc. We also have this, which is another entrance to the mine with, you know, the underground. Oh, this was supposed to be, I think, a carrot and potato farm. A semi-small one. Or wheat, like a small underground wheat farm. Didn't really put the stuff in there yet. But yeah, this goes down to here, which then you can walk across this and go down here. It's a... Basically, I've been putting supports and stuff through as I've mined, just to make it a little bit more detail-based. So there's like different things like pickaxes just laying around. But yeah, it goes down for quite a while. I have wood here and there, just to add details. Yeah, I think it ends right here. Alright, back to the surface. We go back to the surface now. Yeah, there's even more wood over there. The wood is kind of to help me to find the exit. Yeah, this is back up. This is like a different entrance from the normal. That's fine. Now I'm going to show you the graveyard entrance. So let's do that. Graveyard entrance, right over here. This is our little graveyard entrance. Down here. So it connects to that one room that I checked before. So it's just a little shortcut up. There is a sewer entrance that I haven't properly built yet. And that's for our clay and mud area, right over here. I feel like there's more sheep than there was before. Yeah, this is our clay area, where I convert mud over to clay, and I also convert clay over to terracotta. I like terracotta more than I do brick, because it's just easier. Which I do have a mini lava farm just to smelt terracotta. And of course, most buildings that I have built a little bit later have second floors for other things if I need it. Very handy with our wheat farms. I try to make my wheat farms look aesthetically pleasing a little bit. Like you can see the beetroot farm up there. There's a little look to it. And as you can see, the buildings I showed you before are visible from down here, which is really cool. Yeah, these are melons. These beetroots are mainly for me to get red dye. I don't harvest them all the time. They're just for red dye. And this is for up here, which I haven't built anything up here yet. But yeah, this world is pretty... It's getting there. It's getting there. It's definitely getting a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world. Oh, the church. The church is so hard to see, because it's kind of behind everything. But this is our church. And it kind of looks like a golden apple. Not intended, but looks like a golden apple, and it has 3 layers. For storage or whatever I need to do in the future. There's always like enough space just around. Just handy. And this is kind of like a little mini courtyard, kinda. It's not really built up to look like that, but this is our botany area, or This is how I'm going to get certain dyes from certain plants, obviously. This is where I will be using my bone meal. And like always, we have the second floor for extra storage or whatever I need. Basements aren't a normal thing I do, unless I need, like, stuff. And this is a little hut here. Like a little library hut. Which probably no villager will be down here. And right over here, this is our clay, mud, packed mud area. This is where we make concrete. So I'm trying to get like enough sand and gravel so I can make enough concrete. And like always, second floor, extra storage. But yeah, the world is slowly getting more and more filled, which is really good. I really like that. And then we have this, which I kind of made into a mine, just because I sometimes need blocks, and it's nice to have more than one mine entrance just around. Now, what else can I show? So there's some buildings like all the way out there. They're not really good quality buildings. These buildings are cooler than those ones for sure. They're over in this direction. We have a slight kind of sand castle over there. We have our bridge right there. To get over to that sand castle, we have our pumpkin farm out here. And our sugarcane farm over there. Not automatic, just manual sugarcane farm. And that's all the way out there. So it's kind of like there's a lot. There's a lot going on. You know, there's a lot going on out here. But yeah, I do like the automatic sheep farm. Very compact. This one I made is very compact. Just uses the basic sheep farm thing. It just makes them really close. Very easy to get them in with a lead for sure. This in here is our little building that I just kind of built, and it's just kind of here. And over here is our cow farm for leather. So I can make bookcases and stuff. Shelves. With a little wheat farm to feed them. It's actually decent size. It's a medium size wheat farm. It takes a while to harvest, honestly. And this is where I want to build my sugarcane farm, which I still have to do some mining here. But I feel like it's really cozy. It's very cozy. As you can see, you can kind of see what builds I did earlier and what ones I do later. The more later builds look kind of better. Like, the ones up there are later than these ones. These ones I only had really cobblestone to build. So I didn't have many blocks to really build these earlier builds, but it looks nicer. I'll show the sandcastle a little bit. So over here is our little sandcastle. The thing that's really cool about building and being like all the way out here is you can kind of see the builds slowly over time pop up. So even from here, I think you can see the church all the way back there. And it's really cool, really. I like the look of it. This is like a little fishing spot to just fish off the bridge. But I really like it. And the bridge is high enough so I can put a bow underneath it. I mined this out so I can like walk through it in case I needed to build like another bridge over here or anything later. But Yeah, this is our little sandcastle thingy. Lots of cobblestone for some reason. Probably from me mining out that thing, but yeah. It's not really a complete build, it's just kind of here. Just sitting here. Possibly another little staircase right there. But yeah, that's like most of the builds that I've gotten done. So yeah, that's really cool. Well, I'm glad you guys could join me today looking at my Minecraft world thus far, and I'll keep working on it. It's been fun to just kind of work on it. Oh, and there's like a mini mine right there, which is why there's a torch there. If I'm gonna do anything, I'll probably put some torches on this bridge here and there, just to make it not look like it's like in the dark. Because it's always cool to look in the distance and see like lights on things. These are like tree planting spots, but I don't think I need these anymore. That's the thing that's nice, you don't have to light up everything in peaceful mode. You can kind of chillax. Not everything has to be perfectly lit up. You can have dark areas, which is kind of nice. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's the world thus far. I'll keep working on it, I'll keep building it up, and it's gonna be cool. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.